My mother had to make a very difficult decision at a very young age. She migrated to the United States with high hopes and big dreams. She was excited for the new journey that waited for her in this new country. What she didn't have planned was that she was going to be a mother really soon. She had to decide whether to keep her baby or not. She knew that her life would change drastically if she decided to keep the baby, but she kept it anyway. On August 22nd, 1984, Ingrid Maria Gonzalez was born. She was perfect, my mother said. I have two brothers, Kevin and Caesar, and one sister, Jessica. I was born and raised in the southwest side of Houston, Texas, but both of my parents were born in El Salvador. I am technically an American, but consider myself Salvadorian because that is where my roots come from. Growing up, we hardly went to church because my father and his side of the family are Christians. My mother and her family are Catholics. I don't consider myself neither Catholic nor Christian. However, I do believe in God. My husband is Catholic, so we attend a Catholic church. I believe that as long as I teach my daughters to fear God and that God exists, that is all they need to know. I won't push them to choose a specific religion. In my culture, one of the celebrations we celebrate is when a young girl becomes a young lady, a quinceañera. I had my quinceañera in 1999. I had the pastor's blessing and we celebrated with a small dinner. Right after turning 15, I got my first job. I worked at Chuck E. Cheese as a cashier for 5 years. During my senior year in high school, I got a second job working at a background screening company, Crest Employment Screening. I worked there for 8 years as a data entry clerk. I graduated from the High School for Law Enforcement and Criminal Justice in 2002. In 2012, almost 10 years later, I obtained my Associate of Arts degree from Lone Star College. My parents have always encouraged me to get my education since they were not able to go to school when they were young due to the circumstances. I married in 2004 and in 2005 we started a family. My husband is also American, but his parents are both from Mexico. We have 3 beautiful daughters, Aaliyah, Vanessa, and Layla. My daughters are Mexican Salvadorian Americans. We are a mixture of 3 different cultures. For the holiday celebrations, we eat mole, enchiladas, sopes, sándwiches salvadoreños, and turkey as well. In a few more months, God willing, I will be graduating from the University of Houston downtown. This journey has been long and bumpy, but I wouldn't change it for anything. I have learned so much and have become a stronger woman because of it. Now, if it wouldn't have been for my mom deciding to keep me 30 years ago, I wouldn't be here today telling my story.